7:25 here on Good Day Orlando. Got a health alert this morning. The same genetic mutation that caused Angelina Jolie to undergo that double mastectomy is not just a female problem. The gene known as the BRCA, the BRCA gene, and new research shows men who carry it are more likely to contract aggressive, often deadly prostate cancer. Joining me this morning, Dr. Jamin Brahmbhatt. He is going to tell us more about who needs to be tested. Good to see you.
Hey, good morning, John. How are you?
Okay, this story is just now starting to make its way out there. What's the most alarming part of this story for you think?
The alarming part is I was actually at the conference where they presented this data, and it's interesting because, you know, BRCA we always associated with females, but what we're finding now is that men are just as risk or higher risk of other cancers, and a 25% increased lifetime risk of prostate cancer, over 10% increased risk of breast cancer, 5% upwards of 5% increased risk of pancreatic cancer and melanoma. So if you are positive for this gene, then you are going to have significant increases in certain cancers.
Reminds me of the story we've talked about numerous times where there's so much attention on female breast cancer, yet prostate cancer in men is sometimes even more widespread, right? You have male breast cancer, you have prostate cancer, other cancers associated with this. So how do you know if you're at higher risk? Who should be tested for this?
Well, basically, when someone in your family, a female in your family, gets tested positive for BRCA, the conversation should go beyond just the females. It should include first-degree relatives such as your father, your brother, or even your son. And not every guy has to get tested, but if you do have such a significant history of breast or ovarian cancer and a positive gene, then maybe you should get tested. And being tested is not a death sentence if it's positive. Basically, all it means is you start your screening early. So getting your yearly breast exams with your physician, getting your prostate checked at the age of 40, and getting your skin checked for melanoma earlier. Now, these are things that us guys should be doing anyway, but hopefully this gets us in a lot sooner and gets us the awareness that we need.
So bottom line for doctors and for patients, just make sure you get tested if it's in your family, correct?
Yep.
All right. Always good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you, John.
Hey, how can people follow you? I know you're all over social media.
You can find us on at Jamin Brahmbhatt, or you can find us through the Pure Clinic or South Lake Hospital, Orlando Health, many different avenues.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon.